2, 1.
50 million Americans ages 12 and older have used prescription drugs without actually having a medical purpose, and more teens are choosing to smoke weed than smoke cigarettes. I got this information from WebMD and DoSomething.org. I believe student athletes should be drug tested because it'll help them in the classroom and in the sport itself. We didn't drug test in high school, but I believe it'll be very beneficial. I believe schools should drug test students, athletes, to help prevent numerous problems that occur from drug use and decrease the drug problem in the United States today. I'm going to talk to you about the short-term and long-term consequences. The long-term consequences, or the short-term consequences, affect your judgment and decision-making. This could affect you if you're playing a sport, and it could also affect you in the classroom. If you're playing a sport, you might have trouble deciding what play to do or not comprehending it as fast as what you're supposed to. In the long term, the problems can be, you can have family problems, you can have poor academic outcomes, and you can have a lot of mood swings depending on what types of drugs you use. And next I'm going to talk to you about the different goals that the schools want by using drug tests. The first one is, as most people know, is say no to drugs. By doing drug tests, this will help kids actually follow through with saying no to drugs. It's more, instead of just a saying, they're actually enforcing this so kids really do stay away from drugs. Another goal is if they do catch a student using drugs, they want to be able to help them, so they'll set up treatment plans to help them so that way in the long term it doesn't turn into an addiction or anything. There's different types of drug tests. The main one is the panel 10, and as you can see in the picture, somebody will pee into a cup and then they'll dip this into the urine for 20 to 30 seconds. Then they'll take it out and it'll be between like 7 or 8 minutes, and when the test is over and is set for that long, you'll either see a black line or you won't see anything. And a black line means they tested positive and they are taking drugs, and if it's there's nothing there, then it's test negative and they aren't taking drugs. Some of the drugs that they treat for or look for are cocaine, angel dust, heroin, and marijuana. And some legal drugs they test for are antidepressants and opiates. I got this information from Live Strong and the Sport Journal. And also, there was 2 court cases, one in 1995 and one in 2002. In 1995, they made it legal for high schools to randomly drug test student athletes. And then in 2002, they expanded it so if you did a sport or if you were involved in a club throughout the school, you could be drug tested. The drug rates in the United States have increased a lot, as you can see in this picture. It's higher for males than it is for females. Some of the 2 most common between adults and teens is opiates and heroin. I got this information from the National Institute of Drug Abuse. In conclusion, I believe schools should drug test students, athletes, and help prevent numerous problems that occur with drug use and decrease the drug problem in the United States. By teens being drug tested, I believe that they won't use drugs as young, and hopefully it'll prevent addictions and slow down the national average for drug overdoses.